Look around your room right now. Notice how the colors, lighting, and edges of furniture hit your eyes at exactly the same time. You aren't processing an endless, chaotic stream of random pixels. Your brain gathers all the scattered light and instantly locks it into a sharp, coherent picture. That complete picture, this exact slice of reality you are holding in your mind right now, operates as a single, indivisible unit of observation. If you string enough of those units together, you get your continuous waking life. Your reality arrives in discrete, measurable flashes of attention. In physics, a quantum is usually defined as the absolute smallest possible unit of matter or energy, the invisible building blocks of the microworld. But the deeper logic of the universe suggests a broader definition. A quantum is the result of discretization, the moment a bounded, stable event emerges from a wider field of possibility. Because the room before your eyes is a bounded region of stability carved out of the infinite field of data, it functions as a literal quantum of attention. This forces a shift in perspective. If our high-level human experience is built on these discrete units, we must ask if the simplest physical units, like individual electrons, possess their own version of an interior life. To find the answer, we look past outdated imagery. An electron exists as a stable, discrete excitation, a precise ripple, within an underlying quantum field. A quantum field is an invisible, universe-spanning medium that can ripple to create physical particles. This ripple survives by maintaining a precise relational position with surrounding waves, constantly adjusting to charge and spin. To behave lawfully, it must register these fields. This is the minimal condition for existence. It must respond to its environment with exact precision. Because the electron's behavior depends entirely on this continuous registration of its state and surroundings, its physical existence is completely indistinguishable from a state of structural knowledge. It knows how to be what it is through its registered relationship to the whole. This structural knowledge creates an interior perspective perfectly appropriate to the electron's simple scale. It isn't a human-like mind, but a perspectival registration defined by its constraints and sensitivities. The lived interior experience of holding that precise stability, what it is like to be that configuration from the inside, is its qualium. Structure and experience are a single event viewed from different sides. The quantum is the objective boundary. The qualium is that boundary as lived presence. This quantum-qualium identity means every discrete physical structure possesses a corresponding inner experience. We don't have objective structures over here and subjective experiences over there. We have one universe that exists as registrationally articulated reality. It is tempting to dismiss this as projecting human consciousness onto mindless atoms. Skeptics might argue that electrons are too simple to know anything. This framework actually does the reverse. It electromorphizes the anthropos. Instead of pretending electrons are human, we recognize that humans follow the same fundamental laws as the electron. A human is simply a much larger, more complex version of the same registrational logic. While an electron has very few internal degrees of freedom, a human is a massive conglomeration of interacting fields, physical, biological, and mental. Our perception doesn't add a new mystical layer to reality. It simply experiences the universal logic of the quantum qualium at a massively higher resolution. The ultimate rule of this framework is that to exist is to be registered. Anything that can affect something else must be part of the same overall registrational fabric. An electron registers its place through the minimal, sharp spin of a particle. A human registers its place through the rich, emotional panorama of a world. Despite the difference in complexity, both are expressions of a single architecture. Everything from a subatomic ripple to the thoughts in your head is a discrete emergence from the same hosting field of registration. There is no dead matter and no isolated floating mind. The entire universe is an unbroken tapestry of structured knowing, and you are simply one of its most vivid expressions.